Hey, the first time you hit play on the KEF LS50 Wireless II and watch that waveform light up, your whole relationship with sound changes, not just because it's louder, but because every detail suddenly feels alive. This is for the person who stopped settling for fine audio, the one who sat through songs and movies thinking there was more there, just out of reach, hidden beneath flat mids or muddy highs. You're the kind of person who recognizes quality the moment it shows up, and you're done compromising. Before anything else, check the current price and stock so you know exactly what you can lock in right now. Speakers this capable don't linger at predictable levels. You probably knew it was time to upgrade the day your old setup finally ran out of answers. The bass felt vague. The highs felt shouty. Dialogue and instruments all crowded together without separation. You found yourself turning up the volume, hoping more would make up for the lack of clarity, and that's when you realize you've already outgrown the compromise phase. Swapping to these speakers feels like a breath you forgot you were holding. Everything opens up with clarity and intention. Tracks that used to feel two-dimensional suddenly have depth and air. Details you thought were just part of the recording, subtle reverbs, quiet breaths between notes, dynamic texture, now matter. You sit back and actually hear the mix instead of just listening through it. In real life, this changes how you experience every moment. You're watching a movie and the score doesn't just exist, it supports the emotion. Your gaming and environmental cues come through with shape and direction instead of blur. Your streaming playlists and songs feel richer, more expressive, like you're catching things you missed before. Even casual listening feels intentional because these speakers don't bury nuance. The feeling of performance here isn't about bragging rights or specs. It's about confidence, the kind you feel when everything finally matches what you see, feel, and expect from good audio. Once you've lived with that sense of presence and clarity, going back to ordinary sound feels like a step backward. If you're even a little curious, don't let random stock dips or unexpected price swings make the decision for you. A setup this capable gets snapped up fast once people realize what they've been missing. You might wonder if powered bookshelf speakers can really match bigger systems. That doubt melts the moment you hear how these handle wide frequency ranges with control, precision, and balance. It's not just louder, it's more honest. One surprise benefit is how clean your space feels. With wireless capability, fewer cables mean less clutter and more focus on what matters, sound that actually engages you. Music feels textured and alive, dialogue and instruments have space, every track reveals something new, your listening feels intentional and rich, your room finally sounds measured, placement takes a little care, and once you hear this, weak sound feels thin at some point, the endless comparison loop just stops. You stop toggling tabs and juggling alternatives and go with what your ears already know feels right. If you've outgrown flat, boxed-in audio and you're tired of delaying the upgrade you know you deserve, check availability now, make the choice with confidence, and let your sound finally keep up with how you want to experience every note and seam.